certification. Jessica, go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are all here because we play a role in cybersecurity. And a good part of our jobs are putting in controls and looking for third-party attestations that our controls are working. And companies out there, they're spending millions of dollars on cybersecurity programs and for people like us to run them. So are they going to take our word for it, that we've got experience and credentials and knowledge to do our jobs? No. The certification process for cybersecurity gives us control and also provides a third-party attestation. The stakes are high. I vote certify.
Andrew, you got 30 seconds.
The main question to ask is, do certifications enable you or validate you to actually do what you got certified full end-to-end? Yes, they do. Do they? Do they? 5% of certifications actually make you do a lab environment, right? So I can certify, I can go out and study for 24 hours and go pass a test. I passed 2 of them the last week, 24 hours, right? That doesn't mean I can actually apply that in the real world, right? Certifications are great to have. They haven't changed in 20 years.
All right. You got 30 seconds, but hold on, don't go. Go.
My worthy opponent is confusing an exam with certifications. So if you want to get a CISSP, CISSP, offensive security, that requires multiple years of experience to become certified. So yes, you can pass the exam, but if you don't have the experience, and then you have someone endorsing you who their reputation's on the line too, that's the certification process, the checks and balances.
All right. Bring the end. 30 seconds.
There's 8,000 certificate authorities. For pen testing alone, there's 63 different pen testing certifications by 19 companies. Who's actually validating what should be done? Does that actually validate? There's 2 pen testing things that actually make you go out and do a lab environment, right? Where's the real world experience that I can actually do this stuff? Would any of you hire someone that got certified to go do a job without actually doing the work? That's the question to ask.
I would ask the same question.
And the beauty of it is you actually get to rebut for 30 seconds.
Yes, well, I would ask the same question. So again, I would be looking for someone who got certified. And again, we're talking industry certifications at the higher level, not entrance certifications like basics. But I would be asking, what experience do you have that was applied to that certification exam? And again, that's why the CISSP, that's why they build that in, to answer that question.
And you got 30 seconds, and then we're going to see what these folks think.
We just listened to Jesse and Mike talk about how we can expand the cyber. I didn't hear one of them say certifications is a requirement one single time, right? We talked about experience, we talked about diversity. We didn't hear certifications. The vendors are releasing more and more certifications all the time. So where's the vendor lock-in with just doing one certification from one item? You're getting locked in. No one wants another subscription, that's where the vendors are turning now.
If you guys haven't figured out, when it's a polarized fight, it's on. All right, so this is good. Cecil, make them squirm.
Yeah, no, I was so happy that you selected me for this one. I work with Andrew, they're our partners. And of course, a longtime friend, Jess there. Question for both of you. I've hired so many people. There's more than 100 in my team today. What I notice is most of the guys who are passionate, those guys who are hardworking, diligent, they don't have acronyms at all. And but they're, yeah, hey man. But you know, this is really difficult for us. All of us are hiring, and the certifications help us, but it's so hard to find what drives these people. You know, that drive. It's so hard to find them. You know, I'm sorry, Jess. I love you, but I don't buy the certification. But
so, what's your question?
my question is, do you hire?
He's voting against.
Do you hire for experience or certification, or what is it that you're looking for when you want to hire?
You know what? Let's let him go first, and then you're going to rebut.
I'm not saying certifications are useless. I'm saying for a given time, which none of us have as security professionals, spend that getting real world experience in demo environments, lab environments, and doing things to better your career. Right? Certifications do not do that. Right? It's the vendor lock-in, right? That you're attesting to someone who already knows what their questions are asking, and they're always out of date.
15 seconds. Go ahead.
And I agree with you. Certifications are not everything. We have to have experience too. But if I have a college graduate, a brand new college graduate, and I've got two, they've had the same classes, they've had the same internships, one studied and passed their Security Plus, and one said, yeah, I'm kind of studying for it. The knowledge that they're gaining by taking that exam, and there's questions on the exam that they might not have been exposed to. I'm gonna look at
Okay,
them
15
first.
seconds. Hold on. You know what? I'm going to do something here. I'm going to do something. Hold on. We're going to do 3 questions. We're going to add the rounds, but I'm pulling a rebuttal round on this one because these guys are itching. Yeah, Jerry's itching, and so you're always itching, Dave. Come on.
I want to do it in the form of a question. What makes you think that a certification makes that much of a difference?
Both of you get to answer this. You're going to go first.
When I started building my security program at a Fortune 500 company, I had been in IT for 20 years. They made me get my CISSP to have that job. It was a requirement. So after 20 years, I still couldn't prove I could do it. Had to go get certified to prove it.
15 seconds. 15 seconds.
Does anyone in this room actually think that a Security Plus will enable you to do an IT security job function right out of the box?
Well, that's an entrance. Entrances.
No. Same with the CCNA, which Cisco hasn't done anything revolutionary in 20 damn years, including a next-gen firewall, and they're the only ones to figure out the demo environment and actually do the testing.
And 15 seconds. See, this is why I added a 3rd question. This is getting good. You guys want a 3rd question? I think you do. You have it, don't you? Be gentle.
How do you deal with all of the professional test takers in the alphabet soup who can't figure out passion, can't figure out how to learn, and then take those learnings and actually apply them to the job? So they're highly certified, but completely useless. How do you deal with that?
Okay. Okay, so hold on. That wasn't a question. I want to hear. You guys know what that question was? Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. They know what to respond to. I'm just looking for question marks at the end. Go ahead.
Certifications are nice to have. When I interview someone, I say, "What did you do? How did you do it? How did you, how did you actually go in there and engineer, design?" And nothing ever goes right in security, right? But it's a yes or no questions for these exams that you can cram, and that's it, right? It doesn't say you can actually demonstrate it in the real world, right? You can memorize stuff.
All right, 15 seconds, and then we're gonna have one more rebuttal round.
Yeah, I think when you're doing in the interview process, I think the questions that we ask can start unraveling whether you're a paper tiger or not. And the good news is in cybersecurity, we get to practice every day. We've got alerts, we've got attacks. It kind of weeds out everybody that's a paper tiger. We know how you respond or not.
Okay, I'm gonna give them one more round of rebut. But if you haven't figured out that they're really listening to what you're saying, that's the awesome part. You got 15 seconds, and then we're voting after she gets 15 seconds.
Certifications they're recertifying more and more and more. Do you want your people studying for certifications, or aren't they out like demonstrating the knowledge, right? Certify and study, or actually do the knowledge.
15 seconds, and then we vote.
And I believe that studying for the certification exam while you're in that job gives you more knowledge because you're taking in that information.
These guys are succinct, and now we're ready to vote. Awesome fight. That was an awesome, awesome fight. Awesome fight. All right, we're going to start with Andrew. Give it up for Andrew. Give it up for Jessica. And the winner is Jessica. Great fight, great fight.
Started from the bottom, now my
Really
whole
good
team.
fight.
Yeah, started from the
Fantastic fight.
bottom, now we're here.
Drag on.